Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Hey everyone! Oh, I was just looking at my Twitter. Sorry! Geeks, gamers, nerds, players! Are you ready for the corner of Jokey's Corner? And are you ready for the t-shirts? Well, I have to find out. I did not watch it. I should have. I was actually busy doing some other I gotta get this off. I'm out of it today. I'll tell you something I'll tell you a story. My dog, she's got so much energy. All of a sudden she like, oh, damn it, sci-fi, you froze again already. Come off the screen and he's already frozen. Oh, this is a great start. Well, I'll tell you behind the scenes stories. My dog has so much energy that she's like all of a sudden she'll be standing completely still. All of a sudden she'll be like a bounce of energy. She go both feet forward right into my crotch. Oh man, she's done this before. She hasn't done it in a while. All I did was go up the stairs. Sometimes like, oh, what's going on? Where are we going? Like she'll turn around and go, bam! You can't prepare for it. Wow. Every time she does like parkour. Oh, I'm hurting.
Yeah.
All right.
It's an understandable hurt, my friend.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little bit off. That happened right before. Like I had to take her out to the restroom before. There he is. I was like, don't take me seriously, Ryan. I like you around. I was like, I can't get rid of you. It felt so weird. I'm like, where the hell is Ryan?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what. Are you all right?
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah. This is a great start to the show. My dog kicked me in the right before.
Yeah.
You're good. You're okay with that. I was taking her to the restroom, and come up the stairs, and she gets like bursts of energy, and both feet forward.
Yeah.
Right. She's done it before. It's been a while. But like, thanks a lot, Kelly. Right before the stream. Oh my God. And sci-fi, I brought down the Geeks Plus Gamers. Oh no, not Geeks Plus, Geeks and damn it, am I off today? Geeks and Gamers Entertainment, screen, and sci-fi is like frozen. So tonight's gonna be great.
Right off the gate,
everyone. Hello, Mike West. Hello, Yovarods. Yeah, I heard you were maybe possibly on Nerdy in Many Ways stream. I'm sorry I missed that.
1 second.
Okay.
Dropping like flies, man.
Let me tweet this out. I do not know what happened on the Jodys Corner show. I just know it was the and that's what we're gonna watch. We're gonna live react and hope there's not too much bad language to get our stream taken down, because I don't take cash apps. But we'll see. I'm willing to give it a shot. See if he gets my stream taken down. Oh, I hope not. Or at least demonetized. They're still live. What the hell? Let me tweet this out here before we watch.
That's just jingling the tip cup. That's all that is.
I know where they started to talk about it, and then someone mentioned me. Is that Idiot Mask Man? He said, "Is everyone going to come over from the Idiot Mask Man's channel?" I'm like, I don't know. I was talking in the chat. I was like, hey, what's up? He had some great music playing before his stream. All right. So let's see who's in here. All right. Trav. Hey, Room. Hey, Inhuman Quake. Obi-Wan. Hola, Etados. Okay. One dislike most. No, he doesn't pay attention to me. He should. Well, maybe he does about the t-shirts, because they're back. They're back.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Are they doing it for charity this time? Is there an actual link?
Well, let me hold on. Let me actually remove the stream from today first. And
I do too, Phobic.
Oh, Phobic's here.
Hell yeah.
I like the Idiot Mask. Thanks, I think. Yes, I am. I am an idiot. Yes, my wife agrees.
I think we're all a little crazy, man.
Yeah. I'll play this clip first, and this is why I'm not letting it go, because you're tripling down on these damn t-shirts, and we got them taken down. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the secret. When I covered that video, I said he is not having the charity on the actual Teespring, and someone I'm not going to name names, and it's in the terms of service. You can report stuff if they're not valid. I think they reported that he wasn't doing the charity, and that's how it got taken down. He's going to bring them back now. Yeah, charity is first. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's watch that clip first. All right. This is gonna be quick.
Projector Snyder quote, get your shirt. Oh yeah, wait, I gotta relaunch it. Got more merch for the league though. Dan McMahon is here.
So
What's up,
that's
bro?
it. Okay, that's all I know there. And then let's see what he mentions tonight. Let me bring something else here. Hey, Sci-Fi, you froze right after the screen. You're like that.
I know. I know. I don't.
That's not a good. Yeah. That's a great start to the show. No, that's how we roll here. Sci-Fi comes in when he can. All right. Okay. I stopped this where should we wait for Ryan to come back? I don't know. Should we get to start? I have no idea how long it's going to be.
Is he taking a break or something?
I don't know. I wanted him in here.
He said, "Wait one." I got some kind of cool news. I'm gonna. My brother bought me one of those Force Effects lightsabers.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a Darth Vader one. I'm super stoked.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, so you're here. Cool.
You sound
Let's do
really
this.
excited. Yeah, let's do this.
Hey, so you just showed up, right?
Well, you might know what's happened on the stream yet. I stopped right when he was going to talk about the Snyder cut, and they're all
is
wearing
this
their
the link
t-shirts.
I sent you?
No, I showed that already. You missed.
Okay,
it.
no, because I
They're all
only
wearing
saw
the
that
same
one
t-shirt.
section, that one part. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole stream.
Did you watch
So-
the stream today?
I haven't seen anything of Jody other than
Okay,
that one
so
thing I sent you.
I can't wait to see what he said. I'm honestly interested to see what he says about this now. How they're going to spin it? Are they going to go back to the made for TV Justice League? Are they going to say too soon for Darkseid?
They're
Going to
put
that?
it down.
Yeah.
He's going to be so derogatory.
They're all rocking the shirts. They're ready.
Yeah.
They are ready for this video. This is what I was waiting for too. Listen, real Snyder Cut fans that are about the charity. Hey, like it or not, I think some people reported him on Teespring, and I think that's part of the reason the shirts went down to begin with.
They're all four wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, but the shirts are down. He said he's going to put them back up.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what he has to say, and he's probably going to get this stream demonetized with all amount of. You know what? I'll be honest. Before we get to the laughs here, he did a lot of homophobic jokes in this. I'm not. The only reason I bring that out is he throws heat at other people. They did a lot of stuff on the stream because I had to watch until I got to this point to see.
Well, even with those people that have that last name, that's like ha 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 ha.
Yeah, so
he's horrible.
Listen, and I'm not one to point out, but if you throw heat first, I'll point out right back at you. A lot of homophobic humor, like over the edge.
Oh, especially for when you're throwing that kind of heat out too. You can't.
Yeah. I was like, okay, enough, bro. Way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chubby Teddy, we need you in here. We need Chubby Teddy.
Yeah, we can have a fifth person in here.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Sci-Fi says it's okay, and he'll probably freeze
you
up.
saw how excited he was when he saw me come in.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen you stream.
All right, let's throw this in here. All right, let's without further ado, let's see what the Jokey Corner has to say. Man, he gets like a new logo every week.
Yeah, he always changes his logo.
That crap is legit, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Listen, Jody. I'm jealous of your intros. I could use it. Man, he gets stuffed on every. Maybe I want.
That's where all the donations go to.
I got another intro. Jody
Yeah.
Thomas. Jody Thomas. Okay.
This sheet to another.
Oh wait. Maybe we can't hear that well.
Is the volume all the way up?
All right.
Okay,
Sorry
good.
about that. Oh, yeah. All right.
All right, let's
Probably
get this
gonna
started.
trigger a lot of people, but we gonna keep it a buck right here. This is
Yo,
Jodys Corner.
before we do all that, y'all, thumbs up this video. Show that love, man. Free 99 all day, baby.
Yeah.
Free 99. Run that.
Did you hear him? Thumbs up my video. Thumbs up my video.
$3.99.
Here we go. Topic
Cash
number
App.
2 is up to grab. Snyder's Justice League teaser has been revealed, and it shows that goddamn dark side. So yeah, we know that Zack Snyder's Justice League is a cut that's actually being developed that will be releasing sometime next year. No release date, but it's safe to assume sometime next year.
It does exist.
The teaser was announced, and I believe
You
they
can
might
hear the
show some
contempt.
more footage for DC Fandom. Well, there's a clip that we're gonna all take a look at. He released it yesterday, I believe. So I don't want to give away too much. I know a lot of you guys have probably already seen it.
Yeah.
But this is a direct result of Zack Snyder's Justice League that is going to be coming our way.
You can't unring that bell, so shove the damn t-shirts.
Did you see his eyes when he's talking? He's like, really squinting, and it shows how uncomfortable he is to want to talk about this.
Well, he put topic 1 new Disney animation rival, and then Snyder's Justice League real small.
I'm surprised it's not the last thing on there.
Yeah.
You can't even see it because of the dot.
You threw it in the middle.
To HBO Max. Let's check this sheet out.
Okay, I can't wait. Yes, this is what smash the hell out of the like button here.
And they've heard it.
Rip Snyder cut.
Out in the dark, among the stars. Ding dong. The god is dead.
See? How could you hate on that?
One more time.
I know, it's a
They're
pretty
all
cool
looking at
teaser.
Jody like, how should we respond to this?
Where's the ref?
And how epic is that music coming up too? Oh man, how can you say that? Oh, I gotta see what they say.
Already been wrong.
Are they playing it again? Oh,
And
yeah,
they've
they're playing it again.
You look at his eyes, cutting his eyes out. Like
They got to bring up the stuff. He's got to.
All right, I want to say one thing. Thank you, Jody Corner, for staying safe with your masks. I don't know.
Yeah, he's the only one.
No, he should be wearing a mask so you can't see the contempt on his face.
I saw a comment from Chan Throme say Jody in the Council of Masks.
Yeah.
Porter Al's up in there.
He did have a mask on earlier in the stream.
among
Look, he looks sad.
the
He's sad.
He's like, I don't even know why
Here we
she's doing this
go.
movie.
Here we go.
god is dead.
Jody Thomas. Yeah.
Real nigga, what's up?
Oh, come on.
Wow, man.
All right. What we just saw there.
Oh, don't act like that wasn't epic. Come
Yeah.
on.
That was a trailer.
So Zack Snyder
Just blew
just released
Dark Side out the fray. We got Dark Side, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming. He's on his way. Sleepy Wolf says, still got that sword, E. And Virgo, you got to see our pre-wedding music video. He saw that. You saw the music video one,
I
right?
believe so.
I showed you that one. Yeah, yeah.
What?
Yeah. So
I think he's just reading super chats or comments.
I want to know what you guys think about this before I go. I want to get your guys' opinion.
Unbiased
like
opinion.
to-
Unbiased
Look at him like,
opinion. Look at the shirts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Unbiased-
Look at the guy in the green. He's just like, I don't want to go first. What you said? What you talking about, Willis?
It looked good.
Yeah. How can you say that?
Like, I want you to go so I can play off of you.
Go E, please shed some light.
Facts.
I thought it was whatever.
Facts.
I thought they could have, I didn't even know it was from a teaser. I thought they could have, showed a little bit more. So something, I didn't
He
really feel the
pre-coached
fact
him.
that the dark side, it looked like it was on the ground. I don't know, like that was like a temple or something. It had his face or whatever in there. I wasn't feeling that. That looked kind of weak to me because dark side supposed to be that dude, So instead of
it's
having
supposed to be
like
that dude.
something like in another way, that temple shit, that shit just didn't look. It's just didn't
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
right to me
Temples
at
are
all.
stupid.
Yeah.
Virgo, what you think?
Stupid.
I mean, they look at him as a god because Darkseid is that nigga. He's that nigga in DC. That's what I think.
Oh,
He
boy.
is. He's the Thanos of DC. Yeah,
Yeah, he'll shit on Thanos.
facts.
Facts.
I mean, yes, I'm kind of hyped to see Darkseid.
Yeah.
There you
They
go.
teased
Alright.
him already
There you go.
long
Props
enough.
to that guy.
Yes.
He admits it. He admits it.
Give that guy a super chat.
I want to see him. But you know what? I'm still repping right here. You know,
Points taken away.
Yeah.
Points
Yep.
taken away.
All right,
Take
there
back
it
that
is. You
super
wanna see
chat.
that dark side, bro. You know, keeping it real at this table. Flash, talk to me, man. Talk to
I
me.
think he wants
Man,
to go last because he doesn't want to
Because
stay.
you
the
were
Snyder
always
Cut's
supported
out.
the Snyder
Yeah,
Cut. This is
the
what you
Snyder
wanted.
Cut-
Oh,
the Snyder Cut is
he's
go.
a
It's
supporter.
out, man.
All right.
It's out.
Yeah. All right. Props to the corner. Bringing on a Snyder Cut supporter. Bring on me
Come.
next time.
But my thing is like, I don't know much about the New Gods, and I don't think that why is he being like worshipped like that?
You don't know much about the New Gods, but you're about to see Darkseid, and you're already asking the
Oh,
question.
see, this was
Oh.
set up.
Ava DuVernay has a New
Oh,
Gods
no,
film
no, no,
coming
no, no,
out, but
no,
this
no, no,
will be
Boo.
Ava's
Nerd,
film.
I don't wanna see her
boo!
film.
Yeah,
You're
you're
kinda
right,
learning it
Ryan. Boo.
backwards.
He talked
Now
over.
they're gonna spin it that way. You're
Yeah.
messing up Ava Dude.
You don't know about the New Gods. Well, then why are you so excited to see a movie?
Oh my god.
Like what? Like
That was so planned. That was so planned.
you know what? I like not knowing things.
Yeah.
Let the damn film explain it to me.
Oh no.
you know? Show
now-
me what
Why I
it's
watch
about.
a movie.
Now
Yeah.
Zach is imposing and ruining Ava DuVernay's New Gods. That's where they're going with that. As soon as I heard it out of his mouth, I'm like, oh, okay.
So you don't understand the paradox. So why you want to watch Back to the Future? It's like what? Like no, I'm gonna
Why
enjoy.
do they have the Snyder Cut fan having the mask cover his eyes? Fix your mask, bro. I like you, but come on.
He's like, it can get in through my eye sockets.
He ain't lying about that. He ain't lying about
Which is
that.
one of the problems I have with
Oh, that's one of the many.
Yeah.
Bell. Oh,
but without
But the thing is like I did want Snyder to finish out this movie. It was, it was all he was going in his path, and they just cut him off really like that, and like in the middle of it or whatever you want to say. But he's getting a chance to finish it off. That's what I want.
Okay.
Let him finish off the story.
I can respect that because that's
triple cup. Someone
I
got a
support
super
that
chat.
too.
That was his vision. He never got a chance to.
I support
finish
that
it.
too.
This version
My
of
whole
the
entire issue
Yeah.
with it is the timing.
interrupting
It's too
robot.
soon.
Timing is
That
way
was-
Keep going though. You want to elaborate a little bit more? Should
What are
I
you talking
spice
about?
up the discussion a little bit?
Oh, he keeps saying that it's too soon for the Snyder Cut. 5 years down the line. That's how he's always been. Yeah, right. Yeah, good.
He
good,
wants
yes.
it later because they're going to get older, and then they won't be able to reprise their
Yeah,
role.
Chubby Teddy. He's gonna bring it. Who knows if that's gonna even come out for sure.
I hope not. I'm not a fan
Liz-
of the Ava DuVernay movie, just like I wasn't a fan of the Kathy Ann movie.
Oh. I think she is very talented. I think her talents are and her strengths are in a different type of film than these genre and spectacle blockbuster popcorn movies. Look, I mean, Wrinkle of Time could have been that. She had everything. She had the budget. She had everything she needed to do it, and it fell flat.
Yeah.
And that's by Disney standards. Listen, the other thing that if you really want to know the truth, what's her next project at Disney? Nothing. She moved to Warner Brothers. When you hit it out, when you do good by Disney, they keep you in the fold.
Yeah.
They give you a new project.
Yeah, they don't cast you out.
Nothing. They would have put her on Mandalorian maybe or something. I
Well,
don't know.
yeah. Give me Deborah Chow. She's a good director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what else he's got to say.
Let's go to K-Dot and see what he has to say. There's a $20 donation from K-Dot right there.
All right, K-Dot.
Shout out to my dog
I know
K-Dot.
K-Dot.
He said,
I want to talk.
I bet Euxis. That's what they're calling him
Euxis.
here. That Euxis is who he was before he got the power of the Omega to become Almighty Lord Darkseid that we all know and love. But what I've seen in this teaser, that looked like Darkseid, a derpy looking version of him. He had the rockin' scaly skin and everything. So that's what confused me. He says, I bet Euxis is going to be in this movie for less than 10 minutes.
Hey, that's from Killer Instinct. I give that credit. I love that game, Killer Instinct. So
Zach keep calling him Darkseid? He doesn't wield no weapon. Call him Euxis. He's falsely marketing Darkseid when he said months ago that's Euxis. He did say months ago that that's Euxis, but he's calling it Darkseid. Warner was calling it Darkseid. They're talking about Darkseid. It even says in Joss Whedon's for Motherbox for Darkseid. It's Darkseid.
Point,
but that's different dialogue for
that's
different
not
movies.
Darkseid. That's Euxis. Somebody came to me on Twitter with that. It's Euxis. Yeah, that's not Superman. That's Clark Kent.
No, it's Cal. It's Cal L.
Shout out to Sleeper Wolf, bro. He says that's not fully became Darkseid. This was Euxis, younger Darkseid, fighting the old gods. He won't be in Justice League. It's just in the old god footage. All right. So Sleeper Wolf is a huge fan of this situation. So Sleeper Wolf just put a donation to say he's not in the film. It's going to be a flashback. Are we okay if Darkseid is in here as a flashback?
Hell no.
That's weak.
No.
What's the point of doing this story? If you
I'll be honest. I don't want to see it just a flashback either. But I don't think that's.
I'm fine with it because I want to, you want a slow burn. You don't want to just like be bombarded with a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm not gonna hate it, but I'm gonna say, I would prefer
if it leaves you wanting more.
Well, how many movies with Thanos did we get until Endgame?
Right.
You know what I mean?
But if it's a flashback and then they don't continue with the next thing, that I'd be disappointed there.
Oh yeah.
But I think if they do a flashback,
you said do.
If they do a flashback and then they don't do anything else, oh boy, that's gonna open a can of worms.
Darkseid in it,
and that's almost a weird situation to be in.
They're already shooting themselves in the foot.
That's dumb. Why make the movie? Why make this if Darkseid not gonna be in it? Why do we want to see a dark?
He's in it. He's in the teaser.
Darkseid not gonna be in this. That's a waste of time.
Keelbands is okay with that. Mad Genius says if they're sticking to that narrative of its Euxis, not Darkseid, he won't have Omega Beam. Of course, he won't have the Omega Beam probably in this film. He shouldn't have the power of the Omega.
Oh, that's weak.
He shouldn't be large like that neither.
Yeah.
He looks like he has that scaly skin, that rocky skin, and that's after he gets imbued with the power of the Omega. He looks like that. Euxis don't normally look like that. After getting the Omega, he looked like that.
Oh, that's funny. So when he was a farmer, that's what he was using, right?
Right.
Okay. All right.
The Omega transformed his body in the bald head, the scaly skin, the power, the strength, the Omega beams, among many other things. A lot of his other tricks.
I thought he was born
I'm
like
listening to this shit. I always know about Darkseid. I never knew that his name was Euxis or whatever like that. I didn't know that.
Because he's Darkseid.
That's what I always
He was
learned,
created to be Darkseid. Euxis came later. He was introduced as Darkseid. But I get it.
I thought he always been that way. I thought that's how he was.
Right. You know how they give backstory later on?
Yeah.
You know how they start to do that? This character's dope.
Like,
well, here's a little story about.
Oh, wow.
But it's Darkseid. They call him Darkseid in the movie. Other characters in the league call him Darkseid. I'm not falling into the little technicality. It's Euxis.
Oh, you're not?
Nigga is Darkseid.
All right.
Ruler of Apocalypse. He sent Steppenwolf, his general,
his uncle,
to do this earth bidding for the mother boxes. He has the boom tubes, the plant. That's Darkseid.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the ruler. Euxis don't rule Apocalypse. Darkseid does.
You're falling asleep with this tape.
Yeah. What the heck? And apparently,
a movie with Matthew Broderick.
That's Darkseid. That's the appearance of Darkseid. So please, let's not get into that. So my problem here is that I don't feel like it just is. Zack Snyder is blowing his load incredibly.
What?
He already rushed Superman.
That wasn't his.
He rushed Batman.
Oh my goodness!
Oh
He's
my
going back.
God.
Well,
This
okay.
is where I got mad at him before. Is that was pressure from outside forces and from Warner Brothers to go straight into Batman v Superman. They were promoting it with that Will Smith movie.
They wanted that years prior. They were trying to get Brandon Routh and whoever was, they were going to portray as Batman. But yeah, they've been trying to push getting these two characters in a movie for a long time. And he was going to go with the Man of Steel 2. And they were like, and he was going to have a Kryptonite being dropped off at Wayne Manor as a teaser. But then Chris Nolan said, no, we don't do post-credit scenes. So they didn't have that. And he was just going to have that in there as just like a little, fun Easter egg or whatever. But I agree with you, man. Warner Brothers just made him rushed.
Plus, he
a whole lot.
had a plan. Batman v Superman was going to be 2 movies. He's going to do 2 more after that. They messed it up constantly. They constantly changed course.
And he said twice on 2 different occasions that Zod was not the real Doomsday, that the real Doomsday was out there. And then when he did the Man of Steel watch along, he said, hey, Doomsday, the real Doomsday is the one that cratered the moon over at Krypton.
Yo, super nerd quiz clown. You're my only Twitch viewer. Thank you. He's showed up before. I appreciate it.
He's to get his Twitch buddies to rally and come. Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right, here we go. Let's see what else he's got to say.
Rushed all of Batman's characters, all of Gotham. They all already feared him. Robin was dead. You killed Jimmy Olsen. Never got to see him.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid.
You killed Dick Grayson. Robin's dead. All of his villains are gone.
You know,
Tim Drake.
I just read an article. You know what Robin ain't killed off?
What Robin was it?
Dick.
Dick Grayson.
That's what I said. Dick Grayson, yeah.
How you
Dick Grayson.
There's no Jason, so there's no.
Oh,
no
Phobic,
no
did you
Jason
leave? You were bored?
It already no, it's not that it's
No
not.
Damian
It already happened. Zack Snyder fast forwarded to the end of Batman's career.
I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed in this thing. This doesn't have the fire my Jodie Damas usually. Oh, Brian, you're on Twitch. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, if you want a for sure way to
bombard
get a I highlight most comments anyway. But if you want to for sure get on the show with your comment, go to Twitch. All right.
That's a problem.
Nope.
He already in the sequel of introducing Superman killed him. Introduced Kryptonite, killed him. Did the Death of Superman story arc. Brought Doomsday. Killed Jimmy Olsen.
Oh, here's
did the time verse kind of like a Flashpoint teaser with time travel and Flash. Introduced the entire Justice League through video clips in a hacked computer from Batman. Brought us Lex Luthor Jr. Wasn't even Lex Luthor.
That was true.
I'm getting a headache. And now he's about to show Dark Side?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Zach, you killing me. As a DC,
we can only wish he would. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want that on. Jody, I want you to continue because I want more videos.
owing the load that DC. It's like Marvel. What if Marvel did this? They did Loki, they did the Avengers, they did Ultron, and then they did Thanos in 3 years. No, you have to build to Darkseid. Darkseid is a character that deserves a 10-movie buildup. Like Thanos, he deserves 10 years.
To Warner Brothers,
10 movies, like that.
Yeah,
he deserves 10 years to build up to him.
Never even.
So we're getting all of
they
this.
Never even showed him, and like how they did with Thanos. At least we saw that.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, Warner Brothers wanted to fast track to get that Marvel money. They wanted that Avengers money, so they were like, "How do we do this?"
Jody, if he didn't do that, you would never have Gal. You would never got that Wonder Woman movie if he didn't fast track everything and bring her in right away.
Well, didn't Iron Man come out in 2008 and they had almost 10 movies out by the time Man of Steel did come out?
Yeah.
So I mean, they were playing catch up from day one. So I mean, I kind of understand that.
Well, the Dark Knight,
they
Dark
tried.
Knight trilogy threw a wrench in like building a universe because Christopher Nolan wasn't gonna do that.
The Green Lantern movie also threw another wrench.
Yeah,
because they were really banking on that one to kind of kickstart the universe with Ryan Reynolds, and it flopped because it was just a bad story.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else goes. I'm gonna have some editing to do.
I know several times and shit. We didn't even see Darkseid.
We're getting all of this load blown on us. Yeah. You blew so much of DC's history. Snyder went through 50 years of DC major Superman history.
I don't want to know what happens in that corner after.
And now you're blowing Darkseid and the whole trilogy.
I don't want to know about the Serpent, whatever.
I feel like as a DC fan, what are you doing to us? I feel like I understand that there's Snyder fans that just want to suck his cock and take whatever his stuff.
He is obsessed. He is obsessed.
Everything's an innuendo.
He is obsessed. Innuendo, yes.
Innuendo.
He is obsessed with this kind of talk. Wash your mouth in the corner, Jody. Man, that's all I mean, earlier in this stream, he was talking about smacking on another guy's butt. I'm not. I almost was going to share that part.
I don't know how to respond to that.
No, I mean, he's like, they have. I don't know what the hell is going on in
that ass.
Yes, that's what he was like. I don't know what the hell's going on in this corner. Oh, and then he's like, "Yeah, I love you, bro. No homo, though." That was one of the jokes that they said, not in that kind of way. Hey, don't be making this 2020.
Yeah,
gotta watch
2020 corner. Yeah, you're the first one to criticize others. Man, I've seen a lot of bad behavior. The shirts don't look good either.
About them, I'm talking about DC fans who are thinking towards the future.
If
you show Darkseid on the screen next year, which he will.
Yeah.
What about Ava DuVernay's New Gods movie?
Oh, see, this is the spin. He's never going to shut up about Ava DuVernay's New Gods.
If he would have got his way, we wouldn't be talking about a future of DC.
Yeah, right.
What is he talking about? You know, like Justice League was so bad, they're basically done.
Yeah, Justice League 2 didn't happen. If it would have succeeded,
you know, so it's like
Trey Ball. Oh, he gave you the middle finger. Love you too, brother. I don't know. What do you want me to say to that? I'm not highlighting your comment. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna cover these.
Make sure to leave a like.
Listen, he wouldn't stop with the t-shirt, so I'm not stopping covering it. We are the reason, possibly, rumor, speculation, that the t-shirts got taken off of Teespring because he was fronting for charity when it's all about his damn corner and himself. Cash App. Okay? He did not care about the charity. That was an afterthought and damage control.
Yeah.
After talking with Andy Signore. Facts.
Awful.
Facts.
You look awful if you make jokes like
You know
that
how they say in the corner? Facts, facts, facts. So Trey Ball, take these facts and take it to the corner. All right, let's see what else. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Movie. It's taking away from the future of DC films.
Oh,
the New Gods
God.
movie is supposed to give an origin to Darkseid, Apocalypse, the New Gods, New Genesis. You're rendering that movie almost obsolete before it's even finished being made. This is what I'm talking about.
It's gone through like 3 rewrites so far. The
listen,
New Gods movie. Yeah,
if
they're
you
not gonna
really
make that
trust
shit.
in Ava DuVernay, oh, sorry, it's contagious.
Nice.
Sorry, if you really trust in Ava DuVernay, don't you think she can handle it? If they do one portrayal of Darkseid and she could do her own, is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing?
I mean, if Matt Reeves can handle Pattinson, you know, while used to have Affleck, still in the.
Are any of us canceling Ava DuVernay's New Gods? No, we have mixed opinions on it. But are you going to start wearing T-shirts? Are you going to make T-shirts, Ryan?
Reject the Duvernay.
Yeah.
Say nay to Duvernay.
Right. Say nay to Duvernay. Oh, there you go. Are you going to start those T-shirts?
No, I don't. If she
then
makes it great, that's good on her.
You'll review the hell out of it.
Yeah, I'll review it. You know.
Yeah, and plus, Zack Snyder's universe was supposed to only be like a 5-movie arc. It wasn't.
Yeah,
it's
very
self-contained.
Enclosed. Yeah. Once he's done with his story, then that's it, and they reset and they do whatever, or they move forward, or whatever. Man, you know.
The other thing that happens in Hollywood that you have to be realistic about, and this is just like Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy. If there's not constant forward momentum, it's dead in the water.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not constantly hearing about updates, and especially with the DC movie universe, if you don't hear updates, we haven't heard any updates on that project. I don't think since AT&T really.
Haven't heard anything about Batgirl. Haven't heard really anything on. We did hear a little bit on Nightwing, but I mean, we just haven't heard a lot about it. And now we're starting to hear things again with Cyborg and Flash. And then, Cyborg possibly having his own movie after the Flash movie. So we're, and we're going to get these conferences this next month and the month after, and they're going to go through their whole slate again, but this is them, trying to get their bearings and move forward and say, this is the content that we should be expecting within the next, I would say, 5 years.
Oh yeah. Chubby Teddy wants me to smack. I once was so mad at Rian Johnson. I said, I want to get on stage when he's taking pictures of Mark Hamill pissed off and smash it, throw it on the ground, just like that Saturday Night Live song. I threw it on the ground. That's what I want to do. I mean, I wish Ryan the best. I actually watched Knives Out today. It was a good movie.
What'd you think?
It was a good movie, but the damn fandom menace spoiled the hell. They told me the truth.
Yeah.
They spoiled the hell out of the ending because they
I
didn't like
wasn't,
Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't.
No
I like
spoilers
the
here.
acting. No,
No
I'm
spoilers
not
here
gonna
because
spoil
it's on Amazon Prime right now.
Okay.
All right, let's get back
Yeah,
to
go ahead.
this.
Be bad though is if what's gonna be bad is Evan DuVernay movie do better than this bullshit. You know
Of course, it's gonna be better than
but,
this.
But then
Oh,
it's
you don't
gonna
know
look
that?
stupid because the
Why?
simple fact that-
Why?
He saw
is
A Wrinkle in Time.
I don't know.
Listen,
I think he reviewed it.
I want her to hit it out of the park. I do. How the hell do you know that?
You coming out with this movie. You coming.
I
You
would
know,
want
we
a
already
good
talked
movie.
about it before we heard
I mean-
about Ava DuVernay, but he's coming out with talking about this movie, and Ava
Already
DuVernay
did.
already had an idea of what she was trying to do. It kind of messes up what she got planned, completely. It's like how
He
can we-
preceded
It's like
her.
for fans who aren't fans who's trying to learn more about the
Yeah,
story.
he
who's finally
came.
about to learn
He
about
came
who these
before
stories is.
Ava
Yeah, they
DuVernay.
hired
Then he
her
puts everything
after.
It fucks everything up. Then
After
people
they
gonna be more
course corrected
confused, like,
and
what the hell
messed
is
with
this
the
and what the hell
movie.
is
I want to
this?
play devil's advocate. It's streaming. It's not a film.
I was just about to say.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say here it
Nobody
is.
knows.
After it's done
Probably.
streaming, it's in IMAX.
I heard that
they're
Zack
going to
Snyder wanted
release
to
it
do
in
reshoots and Warner
IMAX.
Brothers.
What? Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
it's shot in IMAX perspective ratio. So after they're done making their money on HBO Max, it's going to have a limited run at various IMAXs so that you can go,
I will go
kind of
to
like they
theaters
have
to
Fathom
support that.
events and things like that. Just like they
if
were
it-
doing that thing in
if it-
Detroit with BVS that got
Listen,
canceled.
If it comes out on Steelbook, I don't do giveaways much on here. I'm going to get multiple copies and I'm going to have a giveaway. That's how hyped I am for this. I'm hoping it gets a physical release because hold on to that.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be hopefully it won't be rare, but I will try to. I'm going to do my best. I know I'm at least getting one, and I'm planning to at least get one extra copy, maybe a couple for when this comes out on physical after. And I will go to the theater no matter what. I'll be wrapped up like a mummy if I have to watch. Because that's another story. But let's see what else he's got to say. This is going longer than I thought.
AT&T turned him down. He's trying to make this shit part of the main sheet, bro.
I heard that he was trying to say like with Black Adam and shit like that, how Black Adam with Dark Superman falling and shit like that and looking over each other.
We don't need that.
Look. I need it. The only reason why I'm against this whole entire film even coming
The
out is
only
because of
reason?
what the wound it's opening.
Because you're selling
Give him out
T-shirts.
a cookie, he's gonna want a glass of milk, and I've already seen that they
The
want the
wound you're
glass of
pouring
milk.
salt
As soon
at.
as after this cut was announced, it was Solo 2. Make Solo 2 happen. Bring on the David Ayer cut.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
David Ayer.
Hey, I don't like Solo. I'm all for that now too. I don't care.
Yeah,
What
give me
does
the
it hurt
Howard
me?
cut.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's what we're doing now.
Yes.
We're just giving in to the asylum, and now we're getting.
The asylum. Okay. All right. Look at
I'm
Zach laying
crazy.
this. Look at Zach laying the smackdown on the TV. He's ready to smack that corner.
Yeah, that's strategically positioned.
Yeah.
blown on dark side. But there's a little something that I want to show you guys on exactly one of the situations I have. When you don't respect the character and you don't like and you hate the character, that's why I can't get behind. And I never was behind this man making superhero films. Here's a clip coming from Zack Snyder himself. Let's check this shit out.
Ooh. What grade did you
I'm deep in Watchmen. I'm deep in deconstructing like superheroes. It's like, hey, do you want to make a Superman movie? It's like, well, I'm about to tear him down. I'm going to kill him.
They took this clip out of
I'm not interested in
context.
fixing him or
Trying to make him
making
sound like
interesting.
Ryan Johnson.
Like he's
Yeah.
the enemy right now.
Wait,
What the fuck?
what?
He's talking
Come
about
on,
he's
bro.
talking about dissecting the character, tearing
Yeah,
it
yeah.
down, doing something different with it, which I respect. We've
How
had
can
some-
you kill Superman?
They did it in the comics.
Yeah, they did. It was one of the best best runs.
Oh wow!
Best
There's
selling
some
Superman run.
Master Swag King. Say hey, Master Swag King Entertainment. Is that all you have? Oh wow! You're really showing the cult of Jodys Corners. You're making them look real good, real good. Okay.
Giving it a B-. Okay.
All right.
Superman is the beacon of light. bro.
B-minus.
He's the
Being
beacon,
sarcastic
beacon of
or he's
hope.
serious?
He's talking. I think he's just talking like in the perspective of the director, how he thinks how he's going to make the movie.
And he did it just
And
like
that's how
that.
he
too.
did it. What he said.
He did everything he said.
Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes it's
Wow.
just black and white. I read transcript of what he said after this. He says, I didn't want to make the Batman vs Superman about Superman or Justice League about Superman because it's Superman. He's just going to help save the day. I had to get him out of the way. I had to figure out a way to get Superman out of the way.
Listen, Superman is one of the hardest characters to get right if you include other characters like other you have to do a compelling way to get Batman v Superman. If that's what Warner Brothers wanted all these years since that keep forgetting that Will Smith movie, and they wanted it even before that.
Yeah.
You have to do it in a compelling way that makes sense. You have to do something different.
I think that Will Smith movie you're thinking of is Hancock.
Hancock.
Yeah.
No, it was the zombie one.
A zombie. I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
Oh.
You have to do it in an interesting way.
Yeah.
I'm not jealous of anything. This isn't my job, Master Swag King. If you want to give me a cash app, go right ahead. I mean, give me some swag, Master Swag King.
Let's stop the show.
I'm not jealous. I call out his BS, and I call out the T-shirts that are set up for his own to make profit off of Zack Snyder's great name and put charity second when he had no intentions of doing it as a band-aid to him being an idiot on the internet. That's what I'm doing. All right.
He killed him. He was absolutely dead serious.
Well,
it's stuff like this. It's stuff like this that pisses me off. How do you give the man like this the job to make a Superman story?
Easy.
That explains right there.
You said you like Man of Steel. He said Man of Steel is a good movie.
I'm deep in Watchmen. I'm deep in deconstructing like superheroes. It's like, hey, do you want to make a Superman movie? It's like, well, I'm about to tear him down. I'm going to kill him. I'm not interested in fixing him or making him interesting. Like, he's the enemy right now.
I'm not interested in fixing him or making him interesting.
He's the enemy
enemy right now. He's talking about Watchmen and how the idea of making characters real dark. Comedian was a rapist murderer. That's what he's interested in. You cannot handle superheroes.
Oh,
he doesn't understand them.
He's called me an just because I'm criticizing a corner. No, I'm not having that. Get out of here. If you want to criticize me, go right ahead. But don't call me that. That's what's wrong with this world. You jump to that way too easily. Way too easily. What has he done to that? He makes it. How am I hating when he's making a Reject the Snyder Cult t-shirt? That's why I'm not letting it go. He's trying to bring it back. Look at his crew. They're all wearing the shirt. Nope, not gonna happen. The Snyder Cult does not exist. Just a bunch of twidiots on the internet, which Master Swag King, I count you as one of them. All right.
This has always been my problem with the man. You picked a great visionary director to make fictional, motivating, heartwarming, tingly pop culture superhero movies. And not only that, you hired him to do the whole entire universe.
Did you not
in a very laughingly, jokingly fake, he's disrespecting the character.
And that's exactly Batman v Superman. They have to,
Well, I mean, shit. The Dark Knight was it was dark as hell, man.
Yeah.
If you compare him to the Batman movies that came before.
Well, you don't like falafel?
This was also the environment right after Christopher Nolan set it up. This is what you had to deal with. You had he had an insurmountable task, Zack Snyder, because he had to follow up after Christopher Nolan, which was widely accepted, and then the Avengers, which is completely opposite, was getting the first Avengers movies were super cheery happy. It's not the way it is now.
Even the MCU went dark.
Right. So that's not the way it is now. So he was stuck in between those two polar opposites. They wanted a Man of Steel in the vein of the Dark Knight trilogy. And they wanted it to if you remember, they didn't talk about too much because they do whatever Nolan says. Look at what they're releasing Tenet. But they wanted him to include that Batman, Christian Bale into the universe, and they just weren't having it. Nolan and Christian Bale were just like, nope. So That is the environment that he made a great movie.
Exactly why Man of Steel was that way. Why do you think he made Jonathan Kent a freaking piece of shit? Why do you think he killed him in BVS? Why do you think that he was disrespected?
How was Jonathan Kent a
creatively?
POS?
Well, it's right there for everybody to see. In case you guys didn't hear it,
the
let's
reason
listen
why
to that
is
shit
'cause,
again.
Deep in
because of
Watchmen,
what he said in the first in Man of
deconstructing
Steel.
like superheroes. It's like, hey, do you want to make a Superman movie? It's like, well, I'm about to tear him down. I'm going to kill him.
Right.
I'm not interested in fixing him or making him interesting.
So he already had plans.
Like,
to just,
he's the enemy right now. I'm deep in Watchmen. I'm deep in deconstructing like
How many times is he
superheroes.
gonna play
It's like,
that
hey, do
clip?
you want to make a Superman movie? It's
Until
like, well, I'm
everybody
about to tear
agrees
him
with
down.
Until everybody nods along, like
He's gonna do facts, and Jody
Yeah,
Damas.
man, yeah,
right
I
after.
agree,
He's
man.
ready.
You hitting it home, man. You just I agree with everything you say. Like, so sorry, man. I don't agree with that. I agree. You took it out of context, and you don't understand what the hell he's talking about.
Deconstructing a character.
Mhm.
You know, that's what
Doesn't
he's talking
everybody
about.
do that when they write a story?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, come on.
All right.
I'm going to kill him.
Right.
I'm not interested in fixing him or making him interesting.
Right.
Like, he's
Facts.
the enemy right
Facts. Jody Damas.
Stuff like that just it makes me feel a lot of different type of ways.
I know it does.
As a Superman fan to its core, and a lot of you guys, a lot of people who came at me for getting on Zack Snyder for hating the character. He hates Superman.
No.
And he got a freaking. I remember when Snyder first got the job, and he came to Christopher Nolan. This was from Christopher Nolan's point of view.
Oh, you know,
he said
Christopher
Zack
Nolan
came to me and told me that he was gonna do what he did with Superman. I said, "Wow, you're bold." He says, I'm not gonna do that." He said, "A lot of people are gonna hate you for it," and he said he didn't care. He did it anyway. He hates the character.
He says that
much.
like it's a bad thing.
You cannot make a Justice League movie in any circumstance without getting Superman right.
Facts.
He is the heart. He's the leader of the league. You got to get Superman right. Batman can tinker. He could tinker on the edge. He could be anti-hero. He could be, but these characters, you can't mess with them. And I hope that I already know that this clip out of his own mouth is not enough to convince people who support this man.
Right.
Because they will take whatever he says and run with it. But the cold part about it is I support that motherfucker too. I support Zack Snyder when it comes to anything outside of my goddamn superheroes. Because I probably know Zack Snyder's ability more than his own proclaimed fans. Because they want him to direct everything. Well, he can't direct everything. I know his strengths and his weaknesses. Watchmen, Fire, I get it.
It's for everybody
300, let's go. Dawn of the Dead, but show. His Owl movie was lit. You can't do superheroes that have to give you a rule to guide with when it comes to these characters. You can't just fondle them any way you want. You can't take Flash and make him a brooding.
Listen, if you just want to homage, go watch Superman Returns. That's where it was flawed. They followed too closely, and that was the other thing where if we're going to do it,
and no. I agree with the way they portrayed Brandon was good, but it was just a horrible story. I mean, it was about real estate, which was stupid, and you couldn't live on that piece of rock that they created from the kryptonite. And then the kid, the child was just off-putting, and the casting for Lois Lane was horrible. It was the only thing that was good out of that movie was Brandon.
Yeah, he was perfectly cast.
It was a bad story. If it was a better story and more compelling story with a different type, if they want to use Lex, but give me Lex in a mech suit. Don't give me Lex trying to make a freaking real estate deal. You know, that's stupid. I'm just no. That's where they went wrong.
Gene Hackman almost.
Well, they were trying hard, and Kevin Spacey just didn't really pull it off very well. And then you just saw what happened with him, and whatever.
Yeah,
rooting, terrible, murdering serial killer, or a nerd geek who can't run. You can't really do that, and that's what it's all about. And now, why is Darkseid such a big thing? Why is Zack Snyder willing to blow Darkseid by fast forwarding everything that Superman has? Because
you don't know, man. You don't know what's going to happen. They might make it a series. It might be towards the end. You do not know. You don't know how long it's going to be. It's if they make it one film, it's like 2 films in one. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, he
Four
doesn't
hours.
know the story. He's going off of Justice League.
Yeah.
You know, from the dialogue that's in Justice League, which is in Zach's, and this one small clip of the history lesson.
Hey, Super Mario, how's Luigi? Thanks a lot.
That's a go.
I don't care what you say. I don't care what you. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm watching Jody.
That's because he doesn't respect. He hates Superman.
He hates.
That's
what
the
he
all. And all
he hates
makes sense.
He hates what Superman stands for.
Exactly.
He hates what he stands for. I just watched this video on the whole mythos of Superman, and you know how the main 2 boys, the 2 Jewish boys who came up with Superman,
Simon
how
and
they
Schuster?
created him, what they had to do. They got
Yes.
shot down several times.
Thanks, Sir Nerd a lot. Yes.
When Detective Comics came, they bought Superman. They had a whole different idea, but they said it how what they did was, you know, Superman was the first superhero, so they was coming out with someone who can be that hope. You know what I mean? Who can be the beacon. You know what I mean? And that shit, like just watching the whole video, bro, that shit hit me. It's like, damn, in the world, we need a Superman right now in reality. You know what I mean? Because what's this crazy world that's going on? But and then they showed Christopher Reeve, and they said all the stories that they kept saying of how Christopher Reeve was the heart of Superman. He is Superman. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn,
Henry Cavill is Superman.
Watching Man of Steel when in
Brandon
the
Routh
year
is
when
Superman.
Jonathan Kent said,
"Oh, I'm doing
that,
all right."
oh,
Okay, I
when
can't
Clark
judge.
said,
Well,
you know,
I
shouldn't
said
have saved
hello.
him? So what are you saying? I shouldn't have saved him? Maybe. What?
You had to destroy Jonathan
That
Kent.
was messed. Like even Smallville, Jonathan Kent wasn't even like that. You know what I mean? And it's like from the movie that I watched from Christopher Reeve and to this, you know, it's supposed to be the same, similar. You know what I mean?
No.
And for him to do that,
It's a
it's like
different
just
take.
for watching this is just basically what he said. I'm going to destroy him. He's the enemy.
No,
he basically even
he said he wants to deconstruct the character and do something interesting with it. That's what he was talking about. That was a clip in a whole interview. I want to watch that whole interview now. I don't know which one that's taken from. I'll have to research that. Maybe I'll do that as a
Collider interview, actually.
Collider?
Back when they didn't hate
Back
on
when they were
Zack
relevant?
Snyder. Yeah.
So, what the almighty Mike? I don't know. Whatever.
he's destroyed everything about Superman. Jonathan Kent, because Jonathan Kent, Martha Kent, all of them has to do with Clark Kent, with Superman. And he basically said, fuck all of y'all. I'm going to make y'all look like a living hell.
Mm-hmm.
I have no
after you. I'm going to Virgo after you.
I have no hope for you. I have no. I'm gonna. Basically, what he said was, I'm gonna shit on every Superman fan, whoever cared about this man, whatever hope that you guys had. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna destroy it. I'm gonna burn this shit away from you guys. Superman is no hope. He's
it's
that's
2020, man. You
shit
can't,
that a
you can't
person can
recreate the same movie.
Most people who
that's
hate
why people
Superman,
don't like
the idea of him
Force
love
Awakens.
Man of Steel Superman.
That's fucked up.
That's
But
crazy.
That's not Superman.
I like Man of Steel, and I don't like Superman. I don't. I like Man of Steel.
Exactly. That is the answer right here with Virgo. And a lot of you people have.
Yeah.
I've had the discussions. I've had a YouTube channel for 4 years. I've had the discussions with all of these people who hate Superman. Why do you like Man of Steel so much? Why do you like him in BVS? Well, because I don't like the traditional Boy Scout bullshit. That's Superman. Oh, I get it.
No, I like it, but I also want to see him challenged.
There's many different versions.
Yeah, I was gonna say
there's
there's gotta be a
incarnations
darker
of this.
iteration.
I mean,
Yeah.
they have 4 comic runs. They have Action Comics, Superman, the Man of Steel, Superman, and then one other one. And they're all different versions of the same, and they're running at the same time. So you go pick them up, at the comic
Hey,
stop.
Atari creep. Yeah.
So you can go get them at the same time, and they have different writers that are working on the different incarnations of Superman. Then you have the books that come out, the little what do you call those?
Comic books.
Comic books. No.
Graphic novels.
the graphic novels, right? Then you have the graphic novels, which is a different writer with a different interpretation of the same character. It's
Wasn't
not
that
all the
Doomsday
same.
arc with a graphic novel, wasn't it?
Doomsday was comic books, and it expanded over the different comic book runs that they were having at that time, and so I had to go collect the comics, and it gave you a little Superman symbol with a number on it to let you know which comic was next in sequential order that you should read to get the full Doomsday story arc, and I have the whole damn collection. So
that's cool.
No, I forgot what I was going to say. Damn it.
Sorry, derailing things.
No, I was going to say something and I lost it. Okay.
I agree with Ryan.
Yeah, I agree with Ryan. Darn it. I had something good.
Zack Snyder made a whole entire arc of Superman how he sees him and wants him to be a brooding piece of trash. And now a lot of the people who always hated Superman,
I know what I was going to say.
this.
Some of my favorite Superman movies ever on film are Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. When he looks at his father and his father's like, "Don't do it. You're not. It's not ready. You can't risk it." That was so powerful. And then the scene with him with Zod, where he does the thing. Is that a Boy Scout wouldn't do that? Superman in the real world. Listen, I agree with some of the origins of Superman and different versions of him.
Yeah,
he wouldn't do that in a comic book. But if you want to take it to another medium, you have to examine how it fits in that medium. And then if you want to fit it in the film, and you want it to make like what happens if superheroes are in the real world, that's what you get with Man of Steel and Batman v Superman.
Now,
exactly
I agree with you when you're talking about like Jonathan, right? With the tornado. He told him, hey, don't do it, don't risk it or whatever, and that works for this version of Superman. And the other version of Superman with Reeve, when his dad had the heart attack, that was powerful in a different way because it showed you that even though he's all powerful, he can't. That's something that's outside of his power.
Yeah,
that he couldn't. He can't stop a heart attack. He can't save his father from that. So that showed just how weak he is.
And then the other scene in Batman v Superman when he walks out of the courtroom where Lex Luthor made him look like a freak when everyone else died.
Yeah.
And he's being accused of certain things, and he basically walks out and make him look like the devil almost.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
That's how we would see it today. If we were to watch it on the news and we were to find
I don't want to throw real world stuff into here, but look, protesting police. I'm not saying that that's everyone's right to do that. There's issues. I'm just saying if a real superhero existed, would some people have a problem with it?
Oh, there would definitely be people picketing and saying, "Hey, he needs to be stopped."
It's not going to be the Avengers.
Controlled.
I mean,
and because fear is what drives people to do crazy ass things.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Kibiandas.
We're all fans of BBS here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if you ever want to be on the show, I'll talk to you. Not tonight, but maybe in the future. Let me know. Follow me on Twitter, add Mad Max Movies 1, because he's in my comment section a lot. He said, "Get off Jodys nuts." I think he said.
Well, this is the first time we're really
interested
about Jody in a while.
Yeah, and it's just because he brought the T-shirts back. I'm covering that shit.
Yeah.
This version, it's made for you, Virgo. This Superman is made for the Superman haters, like Zack Snyder. Let's play this clip, and then I'm gonna go to your commentary on what you think about this clip right here again.
Come on.
He's playing it again.
Go watch this again.
How many times do we need to see it again?
Deconstructing like superheroes. It's like, hey, do you want to make a Superman movie? It's like, well, I'm about to tear him down. Right. I'm going to kill him.
Right.
I'm not interested in fixing him or making him interesting. Right. Like, he's the enemy right now.
He might have even been talking about the future where he has to come with Doomsday, and he has to think how to deconstruct him to do that, how to get to that point. That's the right,
Well, maybe killing Superman makes him interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it did in the comics.
Yeah. Superman Lives was a big one, right? I mean, when he came back or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on.
What is your reaction and thoughts on after hearing that?
Well, I don't think Superman's the enemy.
After hearing it 3
no matter how they
times.
would have made Superman,
He does.
Well, that's him. I'm talking about me.
Well, I know, but this man is creating a Justice League movie that all DC fans are about to see. It's like the biggest hype.
Yes, Return of Superman.
And like I said, I'm not a Superman fan. I think Man of Steel is pretty solid. I'm not saying it's like
Hey,
the
we
best
bring the
Superman movie
facts
ever.
here.
I haven't
Facts,
seen
facts.
Superman 1
Yeah,
and
we
2,
like the truth.
so, you know, I just go based off what I've seen in Justice League, the cartoons and so on. That's all I see it.
I rock with that. That's fine.
There was no hope for Superman in the first place. There was none.
What do you mean?
There was, because clearly what he said, he never
right.
he was never going to give Superman the chance to be who Superman really is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, thanks for he's bringing constructive criticism.
Shit, I mean, we clearly
this was not all Zach's plan. Zach planned to spread it out across more movies. WB constantly flip-flopped on what they wanted to do, just like they've done every project. They put him in an impossible situation, and he still came out with amazing art. He was going to have Batman v Superman be 2 movies, and then the Justice League, I think, was going to be 2 more to do the whole Dark Side arc. Wasn't that right, Ryan? Or I'm not.
He had a lot more.
Yes,
they said that they condensed it to a 5-movie arc.
Yeah,
but he wanted to do the slow burn, but
that
Warner Brothers wanted that Avengers money, and that's what screwed up. That's why you have at the end of BVS that weird introduction of the Justice League, but not really an introduction of the Justice League. That's why you have Zod as
in Wonder Woman
because that wasn't
happened without him, because they rushed that on, and Gal Gadot wouldn't have been a cast for sure. Patty Jenkins, everything if you like
Patty
Aquaman,
Jenkins didn't want Gal Gadot.
Yeah, exactly.
She was against it.
She
Zach's
thanked
the one that hired her.
Yes, she thanked him in her speech.
Mm-hmm.
If you like Jason Momoa's Aquaman and you like Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman and you like both of their movies, guess what? You like the Snyderverse, and you're just denying it. Stop denying the Snyderverse. That's my
just sit back and enjoy new content.
Steel Band is I'm probably pronouncing your username wrong. Thank you for giving constructive criticism. I do appreciate it. I'm not saying that you haven't in the past. I'm just saying I appreciate the conversation, and you're welcome on this corner anytime. All right. Come bring some more heat. In a nice way. I could take it. Bring some more.
See what he's doing. There's a possibility he can kill Superman off again. There's a possibility that he's making this whole thing in.
Sure, it's a possibility. Yeah.
So I'm just going to see what he's going to do next.
Okay,
so
wait.
Right now, I mean,
he has another. There's another interesting.
What he said and
the Lex Luthor again. This is the template you do. This is how you watch Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. To me, in my opinion, how would superheroes be in the real world? How would Lex be? He'd be like a Mark Zuckerberg. That's probably why he was cast, because what was the movie, the famous movie about
Social Network.
Social Network. That is what a current Lex Luthor would be.
Well, even Jeremy Johns said that, he wasn't convinced on the casting of Lex, but he said the dialogue that was written was pure Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a current Lex Luthor, if you don't do just Gene Hackman again.
Yeah.
Look at again Batman Returns.
Superman Returns.
Don't look at Batman Returns for this. No. All right.
And Jody said that Man of Steel is a great movie. So I mean, that's him right there. He gave BVS a B-. That's a pretty high mark for BVS, the Ultimate Edition.
Snyder also had story credits for Wonder Woman. There you go.
Yeah.
He's integral to this universe. Stop denying it. They're stopping the denying it now.
He clearly has his plans for him.
Do you think a director should get a job to make the team of Justice League, knowing the director hates the character Superman? I think that's a good decision.
If he can hate it as long as he does it right, you know what I'm saying? Because you're a fan. I don't care if he hates it. Character.
No, he's not. He had ultimate power over Clark when he had his mother, and he's like, I don't even know where she's at. That he had so much power over Kal-El in Superman in that scene. It was intense, and you could see Superman was he was so upset he couldn't do anything. He knew exactly. He did some real mind F in Batman v Superman Lex. Really? How else are you going to get Batman to go against Superman to go against Batman?
Well, the thing he did against the Senator too, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he really.
This is a more messed up Lex than I think we've seen on film. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a manipulative Lex.
Even though I like Man of Steel, but
You're talking
to you guys, I guess he wasn't necessarily great.
I guess I'm talking. I think you're talking about putting.
I
His
would like
bias for the
that.
hate
Guillermo
for the
del
character to the
Toro.
side. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Put his hate for the character to the side and make a respectable Superman movie, regardless.
He did. It was called Man of Steel.
Respect that. Tony Robinson's facts.
Tony
bro,
Robinson!
facts about Superman
I
as
know
an
Tony.
enemy,
He's
exactly how
everywhere.
Lex Luthor would. Exactly, that's a problem.
Exactly. That's
So he said he's Lex Luthor. Then.
Yeah, I
Junior.
disagree on this, Jody. I don't think he hates him.
Yeah, but
Wolf,
they
I
wouldn't
only
They
go by what
wouldn't
people
have a
say, what
second
they-
film if it wasn't for Zack Snyder, though. They wouldn't have got started.
Shazam based his the director was it Adam Sandberg? No, not Adam Sandberg. David S. Sandberg based his movie off of the Snyderverse. He did that deliberately, so it is intertwined. The Black Adam movie is based off the Snyder universe.
Yeah,
it's
Suicide
because
Squad.
The Rock wants to be intertwined with the Snyder universe. He wants to use Henry Cavill's Man of Steel because he wants his character Black Adam to go up against Henry Cavill Superman. So what, man? Quit drinking the Kool-Aid that Jody is dishing out over there, man. See that orange Kool-Aid right there that guy's drinking? Don't drink that. Don't drink that.
Hey, listen, if you like the movies, just because there's a number 2 doesn't mean that it didn't start with Zach. It's all the plan is there. That's the other reason it's happening. It's the time has gone so much far. It's gone. They'd have to reboot everything or ignore what they have. They can't ignore the great stuff that he set in place. It's impossible. You can't. There's too much time going by too. This is the other reason this is happening with the shutdown. They're like, this is gonna. There's already big gaps between these films.
Yeah,
I mean, walk, talk, thinks like a duck. You know, it's a duck, right? That's what we talk about.
Hold
So,
on. The Rock
it's
did
obvious.
say he wanted.
Let's
it
look at this clip
connected.
one more time, and then we're gonna.
Oh
get
my
to
God.
That's why Logic made
smacked by the Mac.
Deep in Watchmen,
Right,
deep in deconstructing like superheroes. He's like, hey, do you want to make a Superman movie? He's like, well, I'm about to tear him down. I'm going to kill him.
Right. Is
I
he
don't
just
want
going to
to sit
repeat the
fixing
same
him.
clip over and over again, or what?
He is because that's how
really-
you do it. You've got to repeat it over and over again until it's finally reality for the. That's I mean the same thing. Like if you're in an argument with a woman and the woman is just vehemently telling you the same exact thing over and over and over again, it's because she's trying to get you to believe the lie.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, guys
What's
do
wrong
that too,
with
but whatever.
All right.
It's rather Orwellian.
Right now.
Flash, what's your take on the whole situation?
Didn't he just ask that question already?
He's manipulating this guy.
You
Peer
really
pressure.
can, especially if you're going to make
He's kicking him under the table.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's probably
like,
one.
man, you better say something. I'm gonna backhand you.
Just do that, especially the one
He's sitting in the
who
hot seat,
represents
literally.
all. Like there was times.
Watch.
especially,
Well, Joni's gonna interrupt him. Watch.
when Superman comes about and you feel that little hope in you. When he comes save the world, a city, whatever, you feel that little hope. Like
You mean when he
damn.
sacrificed himself
But
and Batman
all
v
his
Superman?
movies, you didn't
Yeah.
feel none of that from Superman. Not even none of the characters that he tried to, in this movie.
Thank you, Phobic. I appreciate it.
You don't feel no hope like they're going to save the world or anything like that. They're just there just to beat up people.
Facts. You're right about
They're
that.
like the
Facts.
My Hero Academia heroes. Paid for it. And shit, just to beat
It
the
is
side.
now.
Passion.
It's canon. What do you think they're going to go? Okay, I appreciate your comments. What are they going to go back to the Justice League after they make money on this? That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, it would.
They're gonna shit their pants when Justice Con happens next month, and then the Fandome happens again because The Rock is coming to Fandome.
Oh
and
yeah,
he's gonna
hype
bring
that
Black
up.
Adam to Fandome. So
Yes.
these These little babies are gonna be crying.
Do you think
Crying at their houses?
what do you think the Rock's gonna do when he shows up at DC Dome or Fandom?
Yeah, DC Fandom. Yeah, no, he's gonna drop some nuggets, man. He's gonna drop some nuggets, and I'm because he's on a panel. Shazam 2, they're gonna be there for a panel. Dude, it's they're gonna unleash their Cyborg and Flash movie. They're gonna talk about that. Yeah, man. I mean, it's going this way, and I'm so sorry, but AT&T's doubling down. They own Warner Brothers now.
Good point. He needed to get it. You have a slight point, but you have to understand he was also trying to negotiate Black Adam into happening. He's been trying for years. He's not gonna. Yes, there are some. I agree. There's some Warner Brothers in the past that did not want this to happen. I agree with that. So he has to, just like Henry Cavill didn't comment on it. He was negotiating his contract. You can't get it to the fan. You can't. That's personally why I think they didn't. Also, his representation, The Rock's ex-wife, is very good at what she does, and she probably is like, don't comment on this. Don't comment on this yet. You know.
And the reason why Aquaman made more than BVS is because BVS was cut down. They cut 30 minutes out of that movie just to get butts in seats and try to make more money off of the spectacle. But it didn't happen because it was incoherent. You obviously you haven't watched that BVS the Ultimate Edition. Because BVS the Ultimate Edition, there's more exposition in there that gives you the reasons why, and gives you the just more story to eat up and understand these characters' motivations, all of the characters' motivations. So if you haven't seen that, I implore you, go watch it.
Hey, Keo Bands, I think I get your name now. Keo, sorry. If you ever want to be on the show, I'll have you on. I enjoy talking to you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
He just said that he's seen the.
He says it's trash. Well, that's your opinion, buddy. And we're not going that direction, and neither is AT&T. AT&T rules all.
Well, that's just like your opinion.
Yeah, man. Good point, Phobic. Unfortunately, I have to say, even though I support this Snyder's Justice League in HBO Max, they've been messing up lately, and man, they've been throwing ads everywhere. Like, I haven't watched HBO Max yet. I've been watching HBO now because that's on my.
Do you think their launch is as bad as Disney Plus? Because when Disney Plus started, they had all kinds of problems.
Well, they had The Mandalorian, man.
Listen, Q bands, they do for everything. Everyone does for everything. It doesn't, I am going to buy multiple copies of the Steelbook. I will support it as much as I can. I already subscribed to HBO Max, and even though if it wasn't for the Snyder Justice League, I would have canceled. I would have, and I'm not.
There you go.
So there you go. I'm supporting it.
Almost certain a lot. It's all right.
Still have HBO. Okay, you love it. Yeah. If you haven't had HBO, it's actually a discount to get HBO Max because it's $15. All right, let's get back to. Man, is he ever gonna go on to something else?
Batman wasn't there for justice.
And Superman is that guy. Is that guy that is built for hope. Is built there to because in Returns, look at Superman there. With every little thing that he did in that movie is just like amazing. How he's gonna do this? Oh, that's incredible. He saved everybody from under there, from all the broken glass. He didn't even have to.
Oh, that's a good Inhuman Quake. They should save that for the con.
Superman is a character
that would be amazing.
That represents.
That would get the con.
The world.
David Ayer can come out and announce it himself. That would be awesome.
No, even better. Jared Leto.
He's a representative.
Oh yeah, Jared Leto. Jared Leto and
no, even better.
David Ayer feels like you know something. Superman saved the world in Man of Steel. The Trinity saved the world from Doomsday. Clueless hating. What does that have to do with the character? What does that have to do with killing him in the second film? What does that have to do with bringing Doomsday? What does that have to do with destroying Jonathan Kent? What does that have to do with Superman being reluctant to even being?
That also, even though I wasn't happy with Doomsday, that scene, the end scene where Superman sacrifices himself and brings back hope to everybody, the only thing that could stop him, even if he's not the official Doomsday, that was a powerful scene. where he thrust it even further into the kryptonite spear.
Mm-hmm.
That was an amazing scene.
Yeah, and I mean, the sacrifice is important to Superman's character because it shows that he's not like the murdering character that a lot of the haters like to portray him as.
I don't think so, Witchfighter General, but I like your comment.
I'd say Iron Man honestly has a higher body count. I mean,
okay, you're
there you have it.
Keo Bands, you're messing me up.
Dark
I can't finish the Jody stream because your comments. Let me see. If this Snyder Cut was one and done, I would have a Snyder Cut shirt on. But I know the fandom, they want Snyder. Snyder botched trolling Matt Reeves because Ben Affleck gone.
Yeah.
Leave the future of these. Hey, listen, Keo Bands,
Reeves,
you're a respectful dude. Although you said something about me being on his Jodys, which I never want to be anywhere near. And near that corner on a previous video, but you've been cool on this one. I've seen just as much corner trolls in my comment section. Guess what? I don't defend the internet, but it is the internet, and there's twidiots and idiots everywhere. In every group, you will find it everywhere. Idiots exist everywhere. So don't put Zack Snyder's great name along with a cult, and that's why I'm covering this still. And he is only engaged with the positive fans.
Yeah,
he doesn't encourage. How many videos does he have on Snyder Cut? Yeah. You're here. It's an interesting conversation. I would rather talk to him directly, anytime, any place. Seriously, I'll talk to him. Anytime, any place.
There you go.
He doesn't want to talk. I'll cover his videos. Too bad.
The hero that he was supposed to be. What does that have to do with the fact that all of these stories were told incorrectly? So because he eventually ends up saving the day, the journey to get there doesn't matter? We do realize that in Justice League, he's going to go dark and get under Darkseid's control again, right?
Right.
We do know this motherfucker is going to be evil again.
Did he hear me?
This is the logic.
He wasn't even evil in the first place.
He wasn't under Darkseid's control.
He said because he saved the day.
Not again, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, again. I'm like, what are you talking about? The animated universe?
He saved the world, and the Trinity saved humanity. Well, all right. I guess if it's all about getting the job done, shout out to Homelander. Hey, if it's all about getting the job done,
I saved you.
Homelander, that nigga then. Frank, what everything else Homelander's about and what he do.
I like the boys.
Homelander
the boys
saves lives.
Fight you.
Bad guy come, Homelander knocked down. So there it is. With that trash and his logic you walked into my chat with.
Gotta get these people off the plane.
And we're clueless.
Thanks, Phobic.
Come on, bro. If you're gonna step out there, man, you gotta come harder than that. Come with sense, bro. And that's why I say common sense ain't common no more.
Right.
Yeah, but
common sense ain't common no more.
You know,
just because you
Vegeta and Dragon Ball.
Just because you say facts all the time doesn't mean you actually have them. This is hilarious.
Yeah.
Facts.
Can we diagnose
how much longer is this segment?
Oh, I don't know when
it's getting. I'm starting to get bored of watching this stuff.
Yeah, should we end it here? Does he get to anything else?
Nah.
No, I think they're gonna play that Zack Snyder
He's just
video
going
about
in
10 more
circles.
times.
He's not saying anything new.
It's
really.
a circular argument.
I can't take it anymore. I don't even know what I was going to do with the rest of the. I had a whole show planned. This was supposed to go. This is almost.
It's gone for a whole hour.
We're almost going to Snyder Cut.
Longer than the Snyder Cut, yeah.
He's going to be talking about it more than the Snyder Cut. Longer. All right. We'll diagnose. Remove it. Take it to trash it. Take it to the corner. What's all right? Diagnose the hot take, Ryan. You're the expert.
Man, it was just trash, man.
Take it to the corner.
You take it to the corner, man. Oscar can throw it away.
Yeah.
I
whole,
thought it was zero news.
Zero news.
Zero.
Yeah, zero.
Yeah, I was gonna go fake news because
the whole
it's both fake and zero because I mean he's trying to conjure a narrative out of nothing.
Yeah, he's trying to spin it. The Ava DuVernay is Zach is imposing his what he already filmed.
Yeah,
imposing that on Ava DuVernay.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, we don't even know if the Ava DuVernay New Gods movie is still going to happen or not. It's
Right,
still
right.
kind of up in
It's
the
still
air.
in production hell. I mean, she came out on Twitter and said that she was in her third draft, and they still don't have the story locked down. So it's gonna continue to stay there, and it's not been green lit yet. So once it's green lit, then it's actually something. Hell, the Flash hasn't even been green lit yet, but they're talking about it. It's closer. The Flash and the Cyborg film is closer to being green lit than Ava DuVernay's New Gods.
Q bands want to know something crazy. Shazam made more profit than Man of Steel. That's sad. I don't know if that's true.
That's not true.
I don't know
because Shazam was considered a underperformer.
I mean,
if I'm not mistaken.
I think so too. It was respected. People liked it. Reviewed well.
I liked it. I thought it was a good movie.
The fan reaction was great, but Shazam.
It was a fun kid movie.
Yeah, with him on his own, without The Rock as Black Adam, it's. I don't know if it ever would have been that big box office. All right, so my diagnosis is there's zero news here. I see the Zack Snyder imposing and the Snyder Cut fans opposing it and causing Ava DuVernay. I wish cancel that narrative right now. I wish Ava DuVernay the best if it happens. Does it exist? That's what I want to say. Does a final script exist? I'll tell you what. If we need Darkseid and there's actually an actor filmed Darkseid, and then a New God script that may not even be finished yet, it's in rewrites, I'll take what was already filmed. And that doesn't hurt the other artist anyway.
Yeah.
So get out of here with that argument. For real. This was actually filmed. The actor read the lines. He filmed the lines.
Oh yeah.
The cut was done. And you're going to cry about something that's going through rewrites. Oh, you're causing Ava DuVernay problems.
What? Who said that?
He really wants that invite to the red carpet, man.
Ava DuVernay? I don't know. I'm not feeling it, but whatever. It's all good.
All right. And
no, we get what he's saying.
Okay, what's our final comments about the Zack Snyder clip they showed multiple times?
Too many times.
I'm guessing I have to watch the full interview. I'm guessing they were talking about previous incarnations of Clark and Superman. And that was the whole context of the interview. And he's saying, let's do something interesting with it. And of course, they are going to do the Death of Superman storyline eventually.
So what they were talking about was, Brandon Routh's, failure. The film, the guy that from X-Men, I forgot his name. I don't care. Brian Singer. They were talking about his.
Let me correct Keo Bands. I didn't say it was trash. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Did you? Did anyone here say it was going to be trash? No.
I'm just not interested. I don't care.
She's untested in this genre film. Zack Snyder's done The Watchmen. He's done the Dawn of the Dead remake. He's done all kinds of stuff before Man of Steel. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Okay.
Oh, no, you're good.
So, there was. I want to watch that interview now. And I'll give you an update after I watch the whole interview. But even with that, there's nothing there. There's not. I mean, it's not like a Ryan Johnson. I know because a while ago, right? There's a clip that surfaced of Ryan Johnson said, "I want half the viewers to hate it." I think he was hoping for that type of reveal, and it's not the same.
It's just not. Star Wars isn't the kind of movie you want to do that on. If you want to experiment, by all means, go right ahead. But you're working.
I don't think he really thought that. Going into Star Wars, I think he thought that everybody was just going to love it, and he was given a trilogy, and he just thought that this was just
running so strong before that movie came out.
Right.
So I mean, they would have gave him the keys to the castle, and then it was like, oh, wait a minute, hang on a second, we got to.
I mean, it's like we may have made a mistake.
They've gone through how many directors since then, and
all
that and the other. They have Ewan McGregor, and it's like, okay, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So
all right, I want to see this. Listen, A Wrinkle in Time was Disney. They had their hands in it. Ava was with WB. She could make a beautiful film.
But
They
WB
gave her a big budget, everything. That's I'm throwing Jody's corner logic back at you. They put everything on Zack Snyder for a whole universe. You're saying she didn't have control over one film? She had the budget. They didn't skimp on the budget.
Yeah.
It was a flop. And I wanted to see it. I actually paid money to rent it, I think. I was going to see it in the theater. I was like, it was getting such horrible reviews from everywhere. I mean, even from John Campia. So I was like, all right, well, wait. And I paid money to rent it. So I paid to see Wrinkle of Time. Not that anyone cares what I think about it. I just, I think I do think the young actress did a really good job in that movie, and that's about it. The lead role.
Better than the Artemis Fowl kid?
Yes, much better. Yeah, she was the one legit thing about that movie. I think she was cast perfectly. I think she deserved a better film. The Reese Witherspoon and I think was Oprah in it? I don't know.
Yeah. Harpo was there.
Oh, and the makeup, it looks like some bad community theater. Like you don't want to get that close. Oh, Poindexter Lounge is here. Aquaman shirt. Have you been watching this stream? It's going too long. Well
Jody, I can't even say that word, but okay.
Enos Thomas! Facts! Bring the facts!
Jody is an
Play that
idiot.
clip again. Play that clip again. I want to see it a couple times.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can I be this angry?
Play the clip.
No, you can't manufacture that kind of anger.
We're both wearing
Right.
DC shirts.
The stage is yours because I was about to end the show.
I'm sorry. You know what? I've been watching the Harley Quinn show with my wife.
Oh, it's a good show.
It's a good show, and we were behind a couple episodes, and then I realized, wait a second, you guys are on live, and then I pull up, and I didn't mean to to make your show even longer, but when I saw that you guys were talking about this, I caught some of the beginning parts, and I thought he had blocked me. I think that the guy has blocked me because I tried to post.
I want to correct him here. I'm not making a 3-hour stream. I realized how long it is, and I canceled the rest of my topics. If you want to know the rest of my topics to prove I had a whole movie madness. All right. Star Trek animated Lower Decks by, let me see.
The Rick and Morty people.
Yes. And then I had David kept on stepping away from Indiana Jones 5. I had something on
good.
New footage revealed for remake of open world classic Destroy All Humans. Just let's throw some video game in that could look good. Mark Hamill, but I'm not going to cover all this. Mark Hamill had a secret voice cameo in The Mandalorian, and I was going to talk about Star Wars Squadron official gameplay, which I didn't watch yet. I missed that. Weta Digital launches its own animation. So I had all of that prepared. It's just the corner couldn't be quiet. And then I was responding to your comments. That's the other reason.
There you go. So is Keo Bands talking about your stream tonight, or is he talking about the 3-hour stream? Because everybody complained about my 3-hour stream about Joe.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you did. You did a 3-hour stream.
I did.
Okay.
And I keep getting comments about it. I keep getting comments about it. Oh, you must love Jody because you did a 3-hour. No, it's because there's that much idiocracy in everything that Jody freaking says that you can't just do a simple topic on Jody, because every time you're trying to be done, he comes out with something that's even stupider than the last thing that he said. You know what I mean?
Trying to bring back the damn t-shirts. I'm not having that.
Oh my God.
Master of tripling down.
How long can you go on a stream like going back and forth between each other, trying to convince each other that you're not gay?
As long as those super chats keep coming
did you
in,
see
he's
that?
going to keep.
There's a lot of homo
because it's a circular conversation that he's having. He's having the same conversation with the people on his panel.
He leads up with a question to try to push them in a certain way. And yes, there was a lot of homophobia in that corner.
Oh my God. They just kept going on and on about how try to convince each other that they're not gay.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
that's offensive. That's offensive.
Yes. Yeah. It was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, they said nothing about nothing. And then when the one guy tries to go on about how he actually likes Jamie Foxx, He's like, oh yeah, I like Jamie Foxx. He's gonna do really good in this.
Oh, in the
Jody,
Tyson movie?
Yeah, Jody just comes and just like slams him right then, you know, and then it's like, no, how can you say that? Jamie Foxx is a horrible actor.
What?
It's a horrible actor. He just comes out, he's like, we all know that Jamie Foxx can't act, that he's not really that good. I mean, now I know
see Ray? Ray was amazing.
Well, that was the first thing. Like, so he's like, I know you guys are going to say Ray. Yeah, because the guy won an Academy Award for it.
He did. And it was deserved.
Yeah, but no.
I mean, have you seen him in Living Color? Fantastic actor.
Did you see him in Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Look, I'm not saying everything the guy touches is gold. All right, I'm not saying everything that the guy.
Did you see him in Annie?
I'm just saying that, like, apparently, you know, even his, because he doesn't have those guys on there. You know, I did a video today with Lightcast.
Okay.
And we talked about this topic about Jody, because he saw my video about Jody. And so we did like an hour and a half just talking about various different things, the state of DC, all those things, right? But Jody came up and we were talking about this, about the fact that, like, all he does is he's just surrounding himself with hype men. It's just guys to go, yeah, Jody, these guys are stupid. Yeah, Jody, how can these guys say this stuff? You know, whatever.
Phobic, you want to come on?
Yeah, like hey, I ain't gay. Are you gay? I ain't gay. I didn't say that I'm gay. No, I wouldn't be gay like that. That guy better not look at me. It's just, he surrounds himself with idiots. I mean, at least when we have a topic like this and you have various people here talking about it, when I do my Poindexter Council, like, it's people who have some input. And if you say something that I don't agree with, I don't just come down on you and act like you're an idiot for it. Like, okay, you have an opinion, I have an opinion. Great. At the end of the day, we can go, hey, awesome. Hopefully we learn something from each other. But Jody just tries to crush everybody who has any kind of sense of opinion on his stream. Yeah. And doesn't want any other input. So by the end, the guy's like, well, maybe you're right, Jody.
Okay, I want to ask a question to everyone that's watching. Do you feel when Jody and Andy Signor create this 3-ring circus to have a debate, do you think that everyone has an equal chance of getting on the show to actually talk about it?
Heck no. Heck no. Not in any world. And if you disagree with me, I'm going to argue with you and call you stupid.
Yeah. But I mean, case in point.
Hey, I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't agree with that. No. I have no idea. I have no idea. I mean, I can't take your word for it. I don't know.
I mean, do you agree with that, Max, or no?
What?
That you and I agree on everything.
No,
we don't.
No.
And we're better for it, you know?
Especially on my first videos. Thanks a lot, Ryan. Talking about my boring Blu-ray reviews.
So
no,
I've got
Keo Bands, if that's true, I strongly would I would say to him that is not cool. I don't like that type of behavior, and that just gives ammo. But but is that a Snyder Cut fan, or is that just one person? No, don't paint everyone like that.
Well, here's the thing. I was talking to Lightcast today about that, because he brought that up with me. I didn't even hear that or know that. And look, all I can say is what he said about it. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. But he said that he's been taken out of context, that that's not what he said at all, that he made a completely different comment. And the first thing they did was, you're trying to say that you wish that I had coronavirus, which who am I going to believe? Because I see the man doing stuff like that, taking people out of context constantly and constantly just jumping over people, telling them what they said instead of listening to what they said. So, yeah, did I see it? No, but what does history tell us?
Keo Bands, follow me on Twitter, show me the clip. Whatever.
There you go.
I'm open to that, you know.
Well, I mean, coming from somebody who attacks a fan group and then runs away scared when you know, it's like, no. Okay, you called us out, and all
you guys are assholes. They're talking about toxic fans, and then when I say Andy, I'm going to talk to you. You know, man up. He goes and runs to the Fandom Menace. I'm not saying everyone the Fandom Menace is like that, but if you're talking about aggressive fan groups, and that's the first place you go.
Yeah,
turnabout.
He crawled to the Fandom Menace to talk to people. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's like punching somebody in the face and then running behind your big brother and saying, "Oh, or mommy, will you get him? They're yelling at me. They're gonna hit me." But yet you just punched him in the face.
You gave him every reason to yell at you. How many videos did he call out people who were Snyder fans?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, no,
he made us. He was dancing on the
you
grave
made your bed,
of Snyder
sleep
Cut.
in it.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, it's.
How could you say we're hating on a man that's done the same? It's like, no, we're just.
Okay, Cubans. I'm not going to highlight your comment. That was kind of mean, but he's talking about that's not wishing it on him. He's saying you should exercise more. That was kind of look at his. I'm not going to highlight it. You're going to have to read it. All right. Do you see it?
I'm
yeah, I
looking.
see.
He said you should exercise so you don't get it. He was, if anything, he was
not health tips. Yeah.
Yeah. No. If anything, he cares too much because he was saying you have to be healthy to combat. That's not a wish. That's not wishing. That was commenting on his weight, which I don't know. I said some comments about Phil in the corner because he also called Snyder Cut fans ignoramuses and then was making certain comments. So I'm like, I fight fire with fire when you know. Yeah. So that is Keobans, your proof is spin. Your proof is spin. Did he say I wish this upon you? No. He made a snappy remark.
Are you gonna respond to Smooth's comment?
Okay, I'll all right, hold on.
As a guy who lost 100.
You want me to be honest? I'm a chubby guy too. I filled my own corner.
Look,
but it's funny. Yes.
As a guy, I lost 179 pounds. I weighed 430 pounds. Okay. And I had bariatric surgery and me and my wife both went through that. And you can watch some of my old videos where I look like a fat piece of crap. Okay. And the thing is was I healthy? No. Was I that? But you know what? I took steps to make sure that I was. So yeah, if coronavirus had come through at that time when I was 430 pounds and kind of getting miserable, who knows?
It was a nasty. It was a nasty jab. I'm not going to say it's not, but saying it's a threat or I think that's going too far. Okay, now he's saying he brought up false accusations on Twitter. I haven't looked into the whole situation. I know he's kind of been redeemed in certain. I don't know, and I never brought that up on my criticisms of Andy. I've never said anything about false accusations.
Your criticisms about Andy have all been about his recent activities.
Yes. So if he did that, I don't know if there's still truth to anything. I have no idea because I don't like to go back and dig. That I like to take recent events. So, hey, I've never talked to the guy. That even if you're right, Keobans, what does that have to do with everyone here? Jody is saying the whole group. Most of it's been positive.
Yeah, most of it's been positive.
I've seen just as much toxic behavior coming from that corner. Look at all the homophobic jokes and the racially insensitive jokes that came from both Jody and Andy. And they're the throw. Hey, and I wouldn't bring it up if they didn't throw stones first in the glass house.
Yeah.
All right. Boy, this is going longer than I can't go. Thanks, phobic. You're well, I don't know if you're being concerned or making a joke, but thank you. All right. Okay. Whoa, the chat's
all kinds of crazy stuff in the comments.
Tell your mods to chill. Yeah, let Keobans speak. Is that still Keobans? Is that a different one?
I don't know. He changed his profile pic while he was in between responses.
I can't tell if that's a fake one because people do that too. So I don't know.
No, this one is 1Z. The other Keobans, it was a double Z.
Yeah, but sometimes the people have two, and I don't know if
edit their names or I don't know.
Oh yeah,
it's weird.
Prime 76. Good evening.
What up, Prime?
I'm losing control of the stream.
Yeah, we didn't even get to react
Prime,
to
awesome.
Ben's movie channel's video on the Snyder Cut teaser.
Oh man, hey, yeah, no. If you want somebody to vehemently, go on with the Snyder cut, man, invite Prime on this chat.
Well, Prime 76, I want to have you on, but I also
He's
want to end
awesome.
the stream. I don't want to go. I'd hate going 2 hours. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, at least you're not like Mahler where he goes 11 hours.
I'll
Well,
have to check out
fandom
check
event,
out
we're gonna
your
be
stream
streaming
earlier.
for 24 hours.
I mean, at least you guys aren't like Mahler where you stream for 11 hours complaining about people.
No, I
talking
get
about
mentally
Star Wars.
exhausted because I can't do too much of this.
I don't know how those guys do it, Mahler and all those other guys.
Okay, so you know what? This even talking in the comments. Hey, Keel bands, if you're still here, if Jody fans are here and you want to ask me the hard questions, I'll do another stream. Okay, but I'm getting tired now. Obi-Wan, you're still here.
He stays the whole stream now.
I hadn't heard about you're changing the subject. Obi-Wan, you want to talk
yes,
about
and it's a non-Disney Jiminy.
Is this
Jiminy
true?
Cricket. It is true.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It's
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but I hope they don't blow him up and throw him in the river.
Okay.
Like they did in Birds of Prey.
Oh,
phobic. Yeah, I had to unmod you. I wasn't sure.
Do
but
you
we
even
found
have
out who it
mods
was.
anymore?
Well, I like phobic around, but I also don't want to give him a temptation because he just admitted it. I'm jealous. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I think we're gonna do final comments. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. So we'll give Poindexter the. We'll go to Enosh first. Final comments on tonight, or what you're planning, or just say go sub to my channel. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
Sure. No, you know what? Look, I joined you guys late. I don't know what you guys have said about his stream tonight. All I can say is
it was pretty boring.
It was that was just absolute garbage. That everything that gets said is, and I'm glad that I was able to jump on your video because it means that I now don't have to do a 3-hour stream about it. So thank you for that. No, you know what? There's good things coming, man. Like for DC fans and for Snyder fans, whoever you're a fan of, I don't care, man. It's cool to see that things are happening.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
that DC is alive and well. And you know what? There's room for everybody. It doesn't mean that everything has to come to a crashing end. The DCEU can thrive and be good.
Yes.
And we can see Henry Cavill and yes, we can even see Ben Affleck come back as Batman, and we can see that thing thrive on HBO Max and in several movies. And unlike what Jody thinks, it doesn't mean the end of other things, because that's the whole point of the DC universe. There's a multiverse, and you can have Matt Reeves Batman, and you can have the Joker, and you can have other movies that come out, and it's fine. We can all coexist together. Just don't be an idiot about it. Don't be a jerk and attack people about it. You know what? Enjoy everything. Enjoy what you enjoy. Like what you like. I'll like what I like. It's okay. The world will not end. Everybody will be fine. We just released our finally. It took me a day because I was busy working all day on Thursday, but we finally
here. I'll tell you what, Q bands. This is what they called me, that masked idiot. I'll have a masked idiot stream. No, confront the masked idiot about Jody's Corner. We'll figure that out. And you could be on. You want to talk to me? Let's go. I like it. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We just dropped our reaction to the teaser trailer, and you know what? It was fabulous, man. That thing
music
in 30 seconds. Oh my God, they stir you. Like, that stirred my heart. It showed me that this is going to be a completely different film than the film that we got, because right there, just seeing live action Darkseid, to see the picture of Darkseid that was up there that Wonder Woman was looking at, and the fear in her eyes, either knowing or not knowing what's to come.
She could read the writing because it's ancient Greek.
Oh my God.
That's why she had fear in her eyes. Yeah.
And the fact that it's a picture of Darkseid, it's not like some interpretation of Darkseid like we get so many times. It's like some weird interpretation of the characters that we look forward to seeing, but this was actually Darkseid, and that's coming. And we get to see that.
That's
like,
a big deal.
How can you not be excited about that just as a DC fan? Whether or not you like Zack Snyder or not, just be excited about that. Live your life. Enjoy what you enjoy.
Would you ever,
We'll
as
get
a
it all.
Marvel fan, be like, I don't want to see Thanos?
Right? Like that doesn't make
no.
any
The thing
sense.
is we saw the different versions of Thanos. Remember, you saw that they looked weird until you got to the Josh Brolin Thanos.
Yes,
they all had a
people
different
forget that.
incarnation. And who was complaining about that? I mean, he looked goofy.
Yeah,
and from I forgot the first film that he was in the end cutscene, but
Dark
when he
World,
was,
Thor: Dark World, I think.
Thor. Okay, then yeah, I mean, he looked weird. He looked silly. He looked very CG, very fake. And then the Josh Brolin version of Thanos looked amazing. So, and who's complaining about it? Nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
I would
thanks. I'll do whatever I want.
So tomorrow night we're going to be doing a stream from the Poindexter Lounge, and so I'd invite you guys if you guys want to come hang out and be a part of it. We're doing it right now. I'm getting ready to update next month to this way of streaming. Right now we're using Zoom, so if you haven't used Zoom before, it's kind of the same thing, but you have to have the
you limited to 6 in StreamYard though.
And then you also have to have the password and all that.
Yeah. So next month I'm updating to StreamYard, and I'm going to pay for it and do that whole thing. But so right now we're on Zoom, so we're kind of finishing up that. But I'll send you guys an invite with all that link information, and you guys are welcome to come join that conversation, because we're gonna talk about the Snyder cut. We're gonna talk about this trailer, and I'm sure we'll get on a lot of other stuff too. So
yeah, hopefully
that'll be
second
tomorrow
half
night.
of the show I had ready for tonight. And people, it's the title of the video because it's the main topic, but I had a whole nother show that we never got to.
But
Go subscribe to the
8:15.
Poindexter Lounge. Go
Yeah.
subscribe.
It's got some good stuff there. And when you're done subscribing to Poindexter Lounge, go ahead and come on over to Zeverfet and check out our videos. We do a lot of reviews of Star Wars as well as DC content. And we did also, I'm in with 4 Nerds, and we interviewed Jonita Davis, who is going to be at the Justice Con next month.
Awesome.
So check that out. We had a really good interview.
I got to check that out for sure.
I didn't know about Justice Con until today when I talked to Lightcast, and all I got to say is pay attention to that con.
Oh yeah, because there's got some really heavy hitters that are going to be there.
It's very suspect that they announced this new con too about the DC Dome or whatever it's called too, in this air cut starting to trend. Yeah, I really suspect that.
Prime's asking for the handles. Is that the little marquee? Yeah, so he can find you guys, I guess.
Sorry, I will just bring the channel. I have it off on StreamYard as an option just because I think during the whole stream it's intrusive to the viewer. Like I want it to look better. But I always shout people out at the end of the video. So I'm just gonna bring up your channels now. And Brian, master of streams, tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me at my channel, Brian Hill, the Master of None. I'm trying to make Star Trek fandom great again. I love me some Star Trek. If you ever want to stop by and talk it,
absolutely,
that's what I'm all about. I did wear my uniform earlier, got a little much, but I'm trying to do a lot of future Star Trek cosplay type stuff. Looking forward to it. Like I said, love the whole. Everything from the old to the new. Just come on by. We'll have a
There's
chat.
Poindexter Lounge. Brian Hill, Master of None. Hold on, I'm trying to be quick.
No worries.
I would love to talk to you about some Star Trek stuff, because I'll tell you what, I just finished watching Picard. I have not watched Discovery, I'll be honest with you, at all, because I was not going to pay for the CBS streaming service. And so I did a free month of it to get Picard in, and I loved Picard.
Oh yeah,
I loved Picard. I thought it was sweet, and I've always been a big time Star Trek fan. So
especially the Next Generation. I mean, if you can't tell.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, I mean, just a continuation of that, any kind of story. And that's kind of how I feel about DC. Just give me something. You know what I mean? So that's where kind of I lay with that.
I'm nostalgic like that too. Just wanting to know where the characters ended up. You know, sometimes like that's all I need. Like everybody jumps in, like we talked about Doomcock, and Doomcock was just like, oh, Picard is an utter failure, and Picard is going to do nothing but just kill off the character.
Kathleen Kennedy is responsible.
Kathleen Kennedy has dipped her pen now into and it's like, shut up, man. You know, it's like who cares about all that? You know, like we got a joke around our house now that anytime we watch a movie, because we introduce our kids to all kinds of stuff. And so every time we introduce them to a movie, and I am always shocked sometimes when we introduce them to a movie and it's like, there's Kathleen Kennedy's name. Am I saying that she's perfect? Am I saying that she needs to be like probably around anymore given the divide amongst people? No, but you know what? You know, she probably should bow out gracefully here pretty soon and let somebody else carry it and take it to the whatever it's going to be. But you know what? The thing is like, is she the coffee getting secretary that, you know, people want to make her out to be? No, she can't be all those things. She can't be like some pushover and then also like, master of everything. You know, like that doesn't make any sense at all.
When it makes the most clicks.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Is like we make things out to be whatever they want to be, and that's why I appreciate you guys listening to your guys' content, and hopefully what we put out on our channel is like no BS, right? Is not just putting stuff just to put stuff and make up whatever is gonna get the most clicks that day. And I think that this is a tide that we're seeing turn in the YouTube community. People are starting to sway away. There's always going to be
Make sure you're still subscribed.
Right. Make sure
YouTube has been
the air. Make sure you're still subscribed.
The algorithm has been taking people away, so make sure you're still subscribed to Doomcock and all of my channels, because you never know. You might just look for me one day, because I know that all of my hardcore
even Harvey has more stuff than I do.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But the thing is people come and go, subscribers come and go, those numbers go up and down. And you know what? The reality is when I look for good quality content, I don't look for necessarily the people who have 100,000 or plus subscribers. I
actually steer far away from that.
Yeah, because I want to watch stuff where like people have a legitimate something to say, that they're not tuned into just saying whatever is going to get them the most people. Because like I look at Mike Zero, and do I think that Mike Zero is good quality content that people can rely on? Heck no. But the guy's got 222,000 subscribers. But he's a liar.
Video.
Right? And that's the thing. So obviously that shows us from what we see that that amount of subscribers means nothing.
Wait, Ryan. I need to clip out that facts as a clip for Movie Madness, and I also need to take the L.
Yeah, take the L.
Oh my God, I
mailbag.
have a headache.
I have to listen to
Jodys' song. We're gonna end the show. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Why is he saying this, Phobic? What the hell, Phobic? Get out of here. Hey, you want to get on the show, Phobic? Oh, all right.
They don't want to do that.
No. Phobic's a longtime viewer.
Oh, okay.
A friend.
Oh,
he's good, dude. God. Make cinema great. Okay, bye. This is never ending. Bye, everyone.
Cash App. That's right. We need that too.
All right.
All right, guys. We'll see you.